So Batman v Superman is a film that seems to be dividing critics and fans. But who do I agree more with? Do I agree more with the critics or do I agree more with the fans? Here is my review. So Batman v Superman takes place 18 months after Man of Steel, and tells the story of Superman dealing with the backlash of the destruction of Metropolis. Bruce Wayne / Batman was there during the event, and sees what Superman is capable of, and blames him for the many lives that were taken that day. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor is devising a plan to manipulate Batman into killing Superman. Ben Affleck is the Batman. It's like he took all the hate and backlash personally and decided to prove everyone wrong, which he most definitely did. So far, I haven't seen anyone say that Ben Affleck was a terrible Batman. When I was watching this film, I did not see Ben Affleck. I saw the Batman. Props to you, Mr. Affleck. Henry Cavill was great as Superman. I felt like he made us feel for Superman when the world is constantly criticizing him. But I did feel like he wasn't given much to do in this film, which is a shame because I really like Henry as Superman. I just feel like he wasn't given his time to shine. To my surprise, Gal Gadot was good as Wonder Woman. I know a lot of people doubted her as Wonder Woman, including me, but I felt like Gal did a good job with what she was given. And I was sold that she was Wonder Woman, and I am very excited to see what she does in the Wonder Woman movie next year. Good job, Gal. Keep up the good work. Lawrence Fishburne, Amy Adams, Holly Hunter, and Diane Lane were great as the supporting characters. I thought they all did a very good job. But I felt like they tried too hard to make Lois Lane relevant, and the other supporting characters aren't given much to do. This film was visually stunning to look at. The action was well choreographed and entertaining, especially that Batman scene we saw at the beginning of the last trailer. And I love the Batman-Superman fight, but I did think it was a bit too short. But this film is in no way perfect. To me, the big issue with this film is that the way they told the story is very messy. A lot of the scenes didn't mesh well together, it felt very choppy, and there are some editing choices that felt very weird and awkward, and the story just gets very confusing and hard to follow. The entire Justice League setup subplot should have been left out. It doesn't really fit with the rest of the story, and a lot of scenes felt out of place, and it does involve Wonder Woman, but I felt Wonder Woman doesn't have to be in this movie. It just felt like she was there just to be there, and she just shows up to fight Doomsday at the end. And speaking of Doomsday, he also didn't have to be in this movie. I felt like that the big fight at the end should have been Batman vs. Superman. That's what we were all there to see. But I did feel like Doomsday was just shoehorned in there just to have Doomsday. I actually didn't mind Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor as much as other people did. Don't get me wrong, I still don't really like his portrayal. But I did think for what they were going for, Jesse gave a great performance. I just didn't like the variation of the character that they chose. And it just felt so over the top that it felt weird. And another thing about Lex Luthor, I don't get why he hates Superman so much. The film briefly and vaguely explains why, but I feel like I needed to get to know who Lex was, to see more of his perspective, and to explain his motives, because I really don't understand his hatred towards Superman at all. And my final thing that I didn't like about this film is that Batman killed. I didn't mind it as much because Michael Keaton's Batman also killed, but Michael Keaton's Batman killed the Joker, and this Batman hasn't killed the Joker because the Joker is going to be in Suicide Squad later this year. So if Batman's going to kill random thugs, what's stopping him from killing the Joker? Overall, I enjoyed Batman v Superman. It wasn't what I was hoping for this film to be. It has its moments, the performances are great, the film is entertaining, and it's amazing to see Batman and Superman finally meet on the big screen. But this film does has its problems, and they are very big problems. I would be lying to myself if I said I wasn't disappointed walking out of this film, but I did like it. Overall, I give Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice 5 out of 7 stars. So that's my review. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you enjoyed this review and you want to see more reviews from me, do me a favor. Subscribe and become a fellow knight, and I'll see you guys in another video.